Hi guys, and happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, July 16th, and I want to show you a card that I saw. I'm on a bunch of Stampin' Up! Demonstrator only blogs, websites, Facebook groups, whatever. And there was this card that a lady had posted using the New Horizons paper, which is now, that DSP is now retired. So anyway, I decided I was going to do this with current DSP. So this is using the Lights Aglow. This again is Lights Aglow, and this is the butterfly kisses or whatever. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead. I'm going to grab some Parakeet Party, and we're going to cut this down to what I call a ledger size. Some people call it a book, like a binder side. I call it ledger because a book is pretty rectangular. A ledger is more, well, it's still rectangular, but it's skinnier. So this was 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Okay, so there's that. I also think I'm going to take a piece of basic white and I'm going to cut this down for a layer. So this is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. So let's go 4 by 5 1/4. Is that okay? I want to make sure that wasn't ink. 5 1/4. All right, so this is going to be, oh, excuse me. This is going to be my layer right there. Okay. Let's put that off to the side for now. Now we're going to come back to this Parakeet Party. This is the Parakeet Party. It's from the New In Colors Designer Series paper. So we're going to use the polka dot size. And we're going to cut 1 1/8 for a strip. And the reason I'm cutting 1 1/8, so you may do it in a different size. What you're going to do is you're going to use the size of the whatever circle you use. So this one, as you can see, if I lay it down here, you can see that that's barely at 1 1/8 with the cut line. So that's where I'm going to be using this one. Let me put it on my magnetic. So 1 1/8, and then I'm going to be cutting at 2, 3, and this one you could do at 4, but that's going to be the exact same size of your card. Let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. And if not, I'll trim some off the one tail. So here's 1 1/8 by 4. All right. So now we're going to line these all up. I don't know if you can see it, but we have them all lined up to one edge. You can see there's this. And we're going to put a little washi tape over it. The reason why I'm doing this is I'm going to cut all 3 of these at once through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And with Designer Series paper, you can do that. Now, you can't do that with cardstock, but Designer Series paper, you can. So I'm going to bring out the baby. Bring out my plates. And then, oh, and this washi tape is from the July to December catalog. All right, you want to make sure that your cutting edge is inside of the paper. You don't want any flat edges. And then just for this, I'm going to take another piece of washi tape and just kind of hold that down so it doesn't move. So this is all 3 layers. You can do this, like I said, again, with DSP. You cannot do it with cardstock. It's too thick. You can only do 1 layer at a time with the cardstock. So let me bring this over here now. Peel this off gently. You want to be careful because even though it's washi tape, it could rip your paper. And then there's all my little circles. Look how pretty. And then let's go ahead and take this off. Yeah, it's pressed down pretty tightly because of that pressure through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So let's go ahead. See, and I did rip the back of the paper, but it's the back, so it's not going to matter. You got to be careful because even the washi tape can rip. Now you'll say, well, wait, there's an edge over here. Just go ahead and rip that off. You can cut it with your snips if you want. I just put my hand there and kind of rip it. Okay, so here's your 3 different sizes. Here's your 3 different circles. Oh, I got close to the edge on that one. Look. Let me put that on there. So let's bring back this card here. Let me go ahead and get my piercing mat. And I'm going to kind of lay this out where it's going to be, so I can get my little greeting in there. So probably like that. I'm going to go to, this is my favorite new phrase stamp. I love the go-to greetings. Love it, love it, love it. So let me go ahead. I'm going to grab off that happy birthday. Let me get into my drawer over here. I'm going to lay it down so it looks kind of straight. I want to see, because all right, and I'm going to use basic black this time. You could use the Parakeet Party. I'm going to use the Memento ink. It's not basic black. We used to have basic black. Not anymore. And I'm just going to stamp it to see how straight it is on there. A little bit off. So you see how that, so I'm going to have to just turn it a little bit, not have it straight. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Can you guys see that? I'm sorry. I forget about my edges here. The edges of my screen. All right, so there is the happy birthday. Now all we're going to do is take, let me move this out of the way because I might need my silicone mat, because sometimes the tape, you know, gets stuck a little. So let me go ahead. Put that right there, right up to that edge. Next size down. Like I said, if you wanted to make this more a more asymmetrical, is that the right word? You could just go ahead. You can see that one's a little long, but it doesn't bother me. I will cut that little bit off though. There you go. And then let's go ahead and put this one down. And then for that, I think I'm going to use dimensionals. I'm using the edges. Yes, and the only thing I could say is make sure that you really are inside that line, because see how that's a little bit flat there? I'm going to put that right down at the bottom of the card so it looks like it was on purpose. And see, that's going to go, remember I was going to go ahead and trim that down a little bit because that's right at the 4-inch, but I'll just leave it like that for now. I'll bring it down over. All right, let's rip some more of that edge off. And one last edge. And there you are. That one I need to move up a little bit more. Just kind of want to hover it inside of that circle. So there you are. Oops, we gotta tape this down. Put adhesive on the back of that. Make sure you're opening it the right way. There you are. Let's see, do I have, I'm trying to think what colors I have. I don't even know. Oh, here we go. let's use the iridescents. I love using the iridescents. I think I have one that's open. There's one that's open. So I was trying to think if I had any in colors, but I'm not sure if I do. So I'm going to put a big one there that I didn't grab. Put a medium one there, and we'll put a small one there. You know what? I always do these in threes, but I think I might. Oh, I got some of the putty under there. I'm like, why does that look so? Oh my gosh. This putty knife, not putty knife, putty end. Now, you know, forever I had the same one, and it lasted forever. And I haven't hit the sweet spot yet of this, I guess. So we're going to put a few extra here. There you go. All right, let me move some of this out of the way. So here we go. Here's some of my ones that I've done today. Oh, sorry, I have a real mess going on over here. So here's the one we just did. And then here's the other ones that I've done previously. This is using Lights Aglow. This is using Lights Aglow again. And this is using Butterfly Kisses, I think. Butterfly something. Let me go look real quick. I don't want to tell you wrong. So this is Butterfly Kisses. All right, and that's from the annual catalog. So this is new in color, annual catalog, July to December mini catalog. And this is Lights Aglow. All right, guys, thanks a lot and have a great Saturday.